When an umpiring team steps onto the field, they are there to provide the opportunity for the players to compete safely and fairly. As you arrive on time and are ready to step onto the field, it is important to be confident and neatly dressed in the umpire's uniform. The recommended uniform for lacrosse umpires is a black and white striped shirt, black kilt, shorts, pants, and all accessories in black. This includes a hat or a visor, shoes, gloves, and pants for cold weather, a lanyard, and even the bag you bring to the field. And all members of an umpiring team should wear matching uniforms, including accessories like visors. So if your partner is planning to wear a long-sleeve shirt or pants, for example, you should too. In addition to the uniform, you will need the rule book, red, green, and yellow warning cards, a yellow flag, a whistle, a tape measure, a pen or pencil, and a coin. First impressions are very important, so make it a good one. After you have made a good impression, start your pregame procedures as outlined in the umpire's manual. It is the player's game, and good umpires will keep it that way. As an umpire, you must have a thorough knowledge of the rules, be in good physical condition, give your best effort during each game, and get into a position to see each play and make the correct call. You must move yourself into a position that allows you to look between players rather than trying to look through, across, or around them. This will require you to reposition frequently so that players never block your view of the ball. Anticipate play. Try to position yourself where the ball is going, not where it is. Come onto the field when necessary, but be prepared to move out of the player's way as play develops. Repositioning can mean moving all the way to the sidelines to get in a good position for boundary balls. This may seem like a lot of ground to cover, and it is, but you are out there with one or two other umpires. That said, staying in great shape will allow you to better position yourself and therefore more thoroughly enjoy your experience on the field. Most high school and youth games are umpired with 2 people, while college games generally have 3 umpires. Respectively, these are named the 2- and 3-person systems. In either system, overall safety and play around the goal areas are the umpire's top priorities. As we discuss umpires' positioning, you will hear the terms lead and trail. The lead umpire stays ahead of play and is primarily focused on the ball. The trail umpire, by contrast, follows the play, maintaining a view of the entire field and focusing primarily on off-ball play. The lead has the important task of monitoring the goal circle area. The umpire must reposition and move with purpose in and through the 4 quadrants, each of which represents 1/4 of the area around the goal in relation to the movement of the ball. Her movements in quadrants 1 and 2 enable her to fulfill the important responsibility of being on tangent when a shot on goal is taken. Being on tangent means that she is in position at a right angle to the approaching ball carrier. This not only takes the guesswork out of calling goal circle violations, but in general will place her in the best position to see fouls against the ball carrier. She is responsible for calling fouls like checks, slashes, and warding. While she may not always be on the ball, she must know where the ball is at all times. Within a 2-person system, the lead umpire has primary responsibility of the goal to her right. She should angle herself in such a way to allow for the best visibility of this area, and she is responsible for boundary calls on the sideline nearest to her. She should always work to stay ahead of play as the ball moves towards the critical scoring area. Once the ball is in the critical scoring area, the lead is responsible for on-ball fouls, goal circle calls, her sideline, and the end line to her right. She must also call obstruction of free space in the area in front of the goal nearest to where she is positioned. She may call off-ball fouls such as 3 seconds and illegal picks, but these are the primary responsibilities of the trail umpire. Within the 2-person system, the trail umpire moves to her left and remains field conscious at all times. Her primary responsibility is to watch overall play on the field as the lead concentrates on the ball and goal circle area. As the ball moves into the critical scoring area, the trail should take a position below the restraining line. As play inside the critical scoring area moves, the trail must adjust her position laterally and often look past the ball to see the players between it and the goal in order to catch obstruction of free space on her half of the field, off-ball fouls, dangerous follow-through, 3 seconds, and restraining line violations. The trail should anticipate a change of possession and be ready to quickly transition to become the lead. The three-person system adds another set of eyes to the play. 2 people, known as A and B, are on one side of the field, usually opposite the table. The third person, C, acts as the trail umpire but also has the responsibility of being the second lead. The A umpire leads to her right, while the B umpire leads to her left. The responsibilities for lead are the same as in the 2-person system. As deep trail, A or B is positioned on the restraining line and is field conscious and off ball. The C umpire takes all draws and throws whenever possible. She comes down the field and close to the fan. This allows her to provide solid support for either lead position. As C, she escorts the ball up the field during transition. With A, B, and C, the objective is to keep the ball inside of a triangle. As you progress up the ranks, you will receive more exposure to and experience in the 3-person system.